Part B. Situation. You are Matthew Chen. You work for an organization called Camp Hong Kong, which organizes extracurricular activities for children and teenagers. You are an assistant to the manager, Karen Choi. You will listen to a recording of a podcast called Family Focus. In the podcast, you will hear an interview with Karen Choi and Jason Lam. Before the recording is played, you will have 5 minutes to study the question-answer book and the data file for Part B1 and the question-answer book and the data file for Part B2. Remember, you must choose to do the tasks in either Part B1 or Part B2. Do not attempt both Parts B1 and B2. Complete the tasks by following the instructions in the question-answer book that you choose and on the recording. You will find all the information you need in the question-answer book and the data file that you choose and on the recording. As you listen, you can make notes on page 3 of the data file. You now have 5 minutes to familiarize yourself with the Part B question-answer book and the data file. The recording is about to begin. Turn to page 3 of the data file.
Hello and welcome to Family Focus. On today's podcast, our focus is on holiday camps. We will tell you all about these camps and give you some tips and other useful information. First, let me welcome my co-host, Bonnie.
Thank you.
Have you ever been to a camp?
Yes, I have actually. When I was about 17, I went to a residential camp for 5 days.
Sounds exciting. Did you like it?
Well, at first I was a bit shy and nervous, but by the 5th day I didn't want to go home.
I think that's often the case. Let's introduce our first guest, Karen Choi. She works for Camp Hong Kong, which organizes a variety of camps for children and teenagers. Karen, can you tell us exactly what a camp is?
Yes, sure. A camp is a very flexible term. It can mean a day of activities or even weeks living away from home in tents or cabins. They are organized for children and young people and often provide outdoor activities. They are popular in a number of places, including Hong Kong.
Right. So what kinds of activities can youngsters do?
Anything, really. One example is horse riding.
Wow, I've never been horse riding. Sounds like fun. What else?
Well, if you like animals, you can go dolphin watching. Some camps provide this activity. It's very popular. Oh, I've been dolphin watching. It's great fun. Of course, not all activities involve animals. A lot involves sport. For example, in Hong Kong, surfing is a popular activity at camps.
Sounds awesome. So do camps always have different themes? You know, like a surf camp or something like that?
Yes, there are different types of camps. A whole range, in fact, to suit the individual child or teen. Can you tell us about some types of camp? Well, drama camps are quite popular. There's one on my website for 14 to 17-year-olds.
They're not all outdoor camps then?
Not all of them, but it's common to have outdoor activities. Another interesting one we have is a leadership camp.
To develop young people's leadership skills.
Exactly. That one's for ages 16 to 18.
I think I would have benefited from a leadership camp.
Another popular camp theme is adventure.
Adventure? Sounds good. What age do you have to be to go to that camp?
12 to 18.
Oh no, I'm too old. Well, there seems to be a whole range of camps on offer.
Yes, there are lots. Oh, another one is the environmental camp. That's for 8 to 15-year-olds. It has a variety of environmental activities, and the camp aims to raise environmental awareness.
Can you give us one more example of a camp?
Sure. For creative kids, there are arts and crafts camps. These are often for younger kids, usually between 3 and 9 years old.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Karen. We'll come back to you later when we check out camps around the world. Before that, let's introduce our second guest, Jason Lamb.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hi, Jason. Now you work as a camp leader, so you see what benefits the youngsters gain firsthand, don't you?
Yes, that's right. There are so many benefits the youngsters get out of going to camps, but I'll just mention 3 of them today. Firstly, the kids at the camps always make new friends. Making friends is important for young people's development, and camps offer a great opportunity to meet new people.
Yes, although I was shy at the start of my camp, by the end of the week I had made some new friends.
Another positive point is getting healthy. Camps often have a lot of physical activities, so the kids can improve their strength and fitness.
What about confidence? Do young people gain more confidence?
Yes. Young people often say they feel more confident at the end of the camp. Confidence is a key benefit.
Thanks, Jason.
Well, it seems like there are a lot of benefits to going on a camp. But remember, if you or your kids are interested in going on a camp, they don't have to stay in Hong Kong. There are camps all over the world. Karen is going to tell us about a couple of them.
Yes, first I'm going to tell you about a camp in Kyoto, Japan. Japan is a great destination for camps because it's not too far away, but it has a very different culture for you to experience. The camp is called Cultural Camp, and it has had very good reviews from participants who went on it.
Wow, I would love to visit Japan.
Another great camp I can tell you about is Ultimate Camp.
Ultimate Camp?
Yes, this one's in Vancouver, Canada.
Sounds exciting.
One of the cool things about this camp is that you sleep in tents.
Cool. You know, I've never actually slept in a tent.
What? Really? You must try it. It's great fun.
Maybe. But I do like my comfy bed.
Well, I think Ultimate Camp sounds like a really fantastic adventure.
Looks like time is running out, so we'd better go to the last section of the podcast. Jason is going to give us a few tips for those who are inspired to go on a camp. Thanks. The first tip is simple, but parents and children often forget it. You have to choose a camp you are interested in. If you're not into drama, it's no use going to a drama camp. So choose something you like. You should also check reviews of camps to ensure you choose a high-quality camp from a reputable organization.
Yeah, there are a lot of camps out there, so you have to choose carefully.
When you are on a camp, you will experience new things which may place you outside your comfort zone. So you must be flexible and be open to new ideas. And you must be prepared to work with others, in a team. These are essential attributes to develop.
Yes, being flexible and open are great life skills to gain, not to mention working as part of a team.
Yes, teamwork is always important. Okay, I'm afraid we're out of time. Thanks to our guests, and thank you for listening. I hope this podcast was useful for you, and see you next time on Family Focus.
That is the end of the listening component of this test. You will have 1 hour and 15 minutes to complete the written tasks in either Part B1 or Part B2. An announcement will be made when time is up. Take off your earphones now and turn off your radio.